Guys, so basically today I'm going to be talking about the SHMS. Yeah, the SHMS. And basically what I'm going to be talking about today about it is just basically what it was used for, what the aspects are about it, and that's pretty much it because, there's not really a lot to talk about it. I mean, there is a decent amount to talk about it. I will go into most of what I can or what I know so far about it. So basically, as you know, some people might not know because if they click on this video, obviously, but it was an optical mask made in Soviet Russia for Soviet. It was like issued for Soviet snipers and artillery in the Cold War, and it was made both in the colors gray and black. Of course, most Cold War Russian gas masks had that aspect to them. And basically, the voice diaphragm. We're gonna go into that. Basically, the voice diaphragm, it was covered with this, of course, to protect what was inside of it. All these holes so the sound could come out, but it was covered by this metal piece, so it would protect the piece inside of it. You may ask, well, what's the piece inside of it? Well, I don't know if you can see, but it's this very thin plastic layer in here, and basically, it's below that of this, and it's a protector piece to amplify the speech of it. So yeah, this kind of all works together to make the speech decent. It's not perfect like other masks nowadays, but it's decent. This mask, the SHMS, uses a standard Russian style 40 millimeter ghost thread designed to attach to a filter or hose, and it was also issued with a standard EO16 coffee can filter. That's usually the gist, but do I have any of that with this one specifically? No, I do not. I don't have the filter or the hose or a bag for it or any carrier. I don't have anything. I just have the mask for at least this one. A few of them I don't have a lot for. The GP5s, I just happen to get some shit with them, but general, I only have this. But yeah, those are some of the decent facts about it. But, as I was talking about, we've already talked about why it has the voice diaphragm, of course, has the standard, XL valve and screw in for the standard normal screw in Russian filters. Let me think what else. Oh, yeah. And then we're also going to talk about this. Now, there's no certain ways you can learn the dates on this. Oh, and then also you got, the size on here. Personally, this would not fit on me at all. I've tried it on before. This is a size 1. I need like a size 3. It depends. People with decently small hands, like heads, this would be good for you. But people with anything bigger than a 2 or more, like me, you need like you need to look at the size on here. Other masks, like other styles that are harder to find, you probably won't be able to just simply look at the number like this on here. You might want to look in the item description more or look up about it more to figure that out. But basically, of course, it's also got this on here for the ears. This has been worn a few times. This is what it looks like inside of it. So it kind of just sits in front. When you wear it, it kind of just like sits in front of you. Your eyes don't actually really even touch it. This is for the cheeks and the frame of the mask, the interior of this. And then there's the voice diaphragm, and then, there's where you breathe in and breathe out of. And it works just like a GP5 you put over your head. There's no straps. Some have straps, but a lot of them didn't. And yeah, that's pretty much all about it. But it's the last thing, though. We're going to go into the date here before I was talking about the size, before I interrupted myself. This one, what it looks like right here, was made in 1975. So that was actually that was decently in the Soviet Union. That wasn't like too close. It was decently close, but it wasn't really that close to the end in 1991. So yeah, this was probably used. I don't know really who used it or anything specifically like that, but we do know that it was for artillery and snipers, so you can probably get that idea from it. But yeah, of course, if you have the filter for this one, of course, like I said in my other videos for these masks, just don't even use it. Just don't even use it, no matter what the date says. I honestly, personally wouldn't use it, so you probably wouldn't want to either. Now, if you don't want to listen to my advice, you don't have to, but personally, I just say just don't even use the filters because you don't know what's in them. They probably are dangerous, so I just don't use them. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for these. Now, the pricing on these, don't really know the lot. I will say that they're definitely not as cheap as the GP5, but I will say that they're not too expensive depending on what you buy with them. You probably buy them for 30 bucks, maybe more, or maybe less if you just get something just as simple as this, just the mask. But if you buy like the hose and the filter and the bag and everything with it, it'll probably rack up the money a little bit. It might go to like 40, maybe $50. Who knows? Maybe even 100 if people are crazy. If you have to, I wouldn't pay $100 for even all that, but who knows? Who knows? It just depends who you buy it from or what you find, but yeah, that's pretty much it with this mask, and I'll see you in the next video.